Was President Biden ever involved in a criminal scheme with a foreign national? We're looking for evidence, or at least Republicans are on Capitol Hill. We'll tell you what they found, if anything. That leader of that committee is pressuring the FBI director for evidence to help prove his case. In our law and justice lead, a standoff over a Biden document continues to escalate in Congress. Today, FBI Director Christopher Wray spoke with GOP House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer and Iowa Republican Senator Chuck Grassley, a senior member of the Senate Judiciary Committee. Those two want FBI Director Wray to hand over an internal document that they say will shed light into an allegation that then Vice President Joe Biden was involved in a criminal scheme of some sort with a foreign national. Comer's threatening to hold FBI Director Wray, who was appointed by Trump, in contempt of Congress if the FBI continues to refuse to comply with the subpoena. CNN's Sarah Murray joins us now. And Sarah, FBI Director Wray, he made quite the offer today on the phone call. What did he say?
Well, look, according to sources familiar with this call, Wray basically said he will allow James Comer to view this document that Comer has been seeking. So, this is an accommodation we have seen other members of the administration make when it comes to other committees doing oversight on other things. But we're also learning that Comer basically told Wray on the call, look, this doesn't mean we're not going to proceed with contempt. I think the view of Comer is this is not the same, getting to go and review the document, as having that document handed over to Congress and being able to essentially to share that document with all of the members on the committee, Jake.
So it is in this offer that Wray made, would Comer be the only one allowed to see the document?
Well, normally the way this works is that the chairman and the ranking member would get to see the document, and we do expect that Jamie Raskin is going to be able to see it, but in a sign of the sort of dysfunction of this committee, they did not do a call together with Director Wray. And here's what a spokesperson for the committee, Dem, said. Since Chairman Comer refused to allow ranking member Raskin to participate in his call with Director Wray this afternoon, the ranking member secured a separate call this afternoon so that Director Wray can brief him on the information the FBI is providing in response to the committee's subpoena. So that, I think, gives you some insight into how well things are going between Republicans and Democrats on that committee.
Right. What exactly are they trying to investigate? What is the allegation, and would this prove it one way or the other?
I mean, the allegation is that when Joe Biden was vice president, he was involved in some sort of alleged criminal scheme where a foreign national essentially tries to pay him off. There is nothing to indicate that this is a verified rumor. The White House has dismissed it and called this all, a GOP charade that is designed to try to hurt Joe Biden's poll numbers. And even the FBI, as they're writing to this committee trying to lay out why they're so hesitant to hand this document over, says this is unsubstantiated information. A confidential source comes in, speaks to the FBI. They use this form to sort of memorialize that conversation. But this is information from one person. It doesn't tell you, did the FBI check this out? Did somebody else contradict them? Is this a person who, is a crazy person who came in from the street and decided they wanted to share this information from the FBI? So we really still won't have a sense, even when Congress gets to go view this information, even if they get a copy of the document, if there is any veracity to what they're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I remember from the Brett Kavanaugh hearings that any wacko can make any allegation and call it in to at the FBI or whatever. The question is, what's the case file show?
Right, exactly. And, if Comer is able to, he's going to get to see it, but if he's able to get a copy of it, the question is, so then where are you going to go with it? Are you going to actually try to speak to the FBI and substantiate whether it was investigated, whether they found anything? And if they say, look, we looked into this and we found nothing, are you going to share that with the American public? Right.
And before I get tweets, let me say I'm talking about all the unsubstantiated, wild, anonymous allegations against Kavanaugh.